I come out every day that I'm in Corvallis.
Sometimes I'll come every day for weeks or months at a stretch, maybe almost every day. And I try to come on days when there are fewer people. Like if there's a day where I'm like, oh, do I come or not? If it's a Monday, there's like the church contingent shows up on Monday, so like I'm less interested.
And how long have you been coming out?
Off and on since it began.
So you've actually stood out here in the rain and the snow.
Oh, the rain, and we've been blown off the curb with the wind and snow and the hurricanes that come through, all the terrible weather. But we get more points when the weather's bad.
Well, these people are very devoted to the cause of peace, and they feel this is the thing that they have to do. And I agree. I'm the local president of Veterans for Peace, and I do something just about every day on that, usually with calls or letters or something. I'm an email activist, e-activist, you might say. So spend at least an hour a day and that kind of thing.
I think it's given people a place to come to if they feel the way we feel, and it's provided some support for the anti-war community.
I think it's had a positive effect for Corvallis because it shows the citizenry that there are a core group of people who are really against these two wars and all of our involvement around the planet.
America has a really bad face in the world, and yet Americans travel. But the world, unlike your average typical TV watching American, people in the world know that a lot of us don't agree. And when other Americans travel, I think the fact that we're out here, the fact that we have been here since the United States attacked Afghanistan, people realize that not all Americans are total schmucks. And so when you travel, you have some degree of safety because everybody isn't out to just get the Americans because of their wars.
What kind of an effect do you think it's had?
I think the people of the community have supported it real well. It's supported us a lot. I think we've helped remind the community that the war is still going on, and it does require constant attention and people taking part in trying to oppose it.
Thank you.
I think it makes a difference for the people who come out here. I think it gives us energy. Every time I miss a lot of these, but when I do come, I come out with a lot of energy. And I think that's the biggest thing is that it gives us fuel to keep working and keep moving on.
Why do you come out?
Because I think peace is the only thing that we have left to save the world with.
Try to make it every Monday normally, and probably in the end hit about half of those.
Why Mondays?
Originally, that is when several churches were here, our church being one of those, so we would show up every Monday with the 3 other churches, just kind of add to the folks here, trying to say that we don't agree with this war.
How many churches are involved?
3.
Well, I'd say 4, at least 4 or 5,
And they would be?
Unitarian, Presbyterian, United Church of Christ, United Methodist. And there are other churches involved in peace group activities that may not have come on that particular day to do some things. There's a lot of people concerned about peace, especially in faith groups, I think.
Can I see what that is? Carol, can you tell me what's happening At the ironing board?
You like
We're
that
taking
story.
in laundry to pay for the event. We're asking people to fill out postage-paid postcards to send to President Obama to express to him in their own words what they think of the war in Afghanistan after these 8 years. And what they would like him to do to change the status quo.
So you're the one who speaks English? Or you speak English?
Yes, she can.
Where are you from?
From Japan.
Where in Japan?
Hyogo Prefecture, Takarazuka, city of Takarazuka.
And why are you standing out here with a bunch of Americans?
We have the partnership. Our church and the Congregational Church is a partnership. So we are the same doing in Japan. So we try to with them.
Thank you.
Charlie often brings cookies on a Monday night.
Sorry.
Yay, Charlie! Yay, Charlie! That's appreciated. So that's a clue to anyone who wants to come once a week. You might try Monday
They're usually
night.
homemade.
They're homemade.
They're really good. Martha and Charlie.
As you know, also sometimes people randomly bring things to us. Sometimes Ed, who drives that van, he has been presented a $20 bill for his gas to get here because those things cost money. It's wonderful.
That's my van. I had never planned on the van being tied up because it's pretty much useless for anything else with all the signs in it. It's starting to rust from the inside because it does rain here and the signs do get wet.
So many of us here have been regulars at the vigil and have also participated in some of these many spin-offs, and that's very, very important too. Well, as a small commemoration, I want to give Alternatives to War t-shirts. We want to give Alternatives to War t-shirts to our two most regulars. And here they are right now. The names
You know are irregular.
Call them out.
Hey.
One is for Ed.
Hey, Mike.
Dear Mike.
Mike.
Yes.